We playing this game right here. I was waiting for this game for a while, you know. I'm talking about a lot of little history. You know, I feel like I'm the only dude on YouTube, right? That's like Italian in general, Italian. And I'm the only one that talk about stuff like this. I don't know why dudes don't speak up. But you know, hey, you know, I gotta speak up about this, you know, 'cause dudes online they saying things about Italians, but motherfuckers don't really know nothing. Kind of chilly. I'm trying to put some pants on right now, but you know, that's how things go. But you know, I need a shirt on too. So hold on, let me put the shirt on right quick. I probably have to wait to load up. I don't already know. Turn that up. Brighter. That's lighter. That's better. So we can be able to see stuff clearly. Okay, we got English, we got French, Dutch, Italiano, Espanol, Spanish. I don't know what these languages are right here, but you know, hey. So you're gonna stick with English, so y'all can understand all of this stuff. They got more shit. Japanese, Chinese, Korean. Okay, that's how I want it. That's exactly how I want it. Mafia. Infinite Edition. Okay, we got that. This look like Mafia. Well, I mean, I don't know. They all look nice though. Well, you know, start that. We might have to wait. I don't know. Might have to wait till this load up. It's connecting, but we might have to wait. It might. Yeah, you gotta wait. Yeah, we gotta wait. See the game installing. We don't look at the card. We're gonna do a whole video of this. We can look at cars, but we can't really play the game because I gotta wait till the game starts. So I'm gonna play Resident Evil. I might see Resident Evil before this. So they got this car right here. I know that symbol. That's how Mafia 3. So we could test drive this motherfucker too. Okay, I guess we could test drive some cars. See that this car, Mafia 2. We know this car. This car just look better right here on this game because it's more like classic. It's the same car. I think we get. You on 21 of these? For you? Yeah, I pre-ordered this game. So I'm recording this on the 25th of September 2020. Yeah. I don't know this. It's alright. See, they got the brake, the acceleration, the brake, the grip. It's that time period. These cars is so different. Can't find these cars nowhere. These dudes online talking about the mods. Y'all don't know nothing about this. Why y'all talking about Sicilian people? Damn, they Cop cars look sick. I guess in New York, they cop cars look just like this, similar. They probably just had the New York symbols and stuff. Cause they symbols are different in every state. They police symbols. They got police in the back. Yeah, this car look 10 times better than the one on Mafia 2. But the one on Mafia 2 look nice too though. But this one look better. On top, like look at this classic ass mob shit though. This mafia shit though. It's real mafia shit. I like this. This cat. I mean, cat like the same, but it is the same thing. It's just a taxi. It ain't got no lights on top. It's on the side, but it's the same car. You've seen this car. There ain't no taxis. It's a regular car. Ice cream. I didn't know they had ice cream right in the town. Shit look classy though. This shit look. Yeah, so it's just too small. It's small, but it's like, yeah, this shit do look better though. I ain't gonna lie. City hospital. 2 wheels on the side from the Mafia 1. I mean Mafia 2. Like it's like the 40s and the 50s, so they got 1 wheel on the side. Some cars are like that, but some cars aren't. But on the side, shit classic. Like you could test the wheels if you mess up, if one of your wheels get messed up. Every car, bikes, Tomahawk P. This car Mafia 2, you know this car. It's that cream baby. That cream baby right here. That wheel in the back. The car got that ice pickup. That's it. So what's the job, y'all? More cars. I don't know. Do they got more cars? I don't know. We got this. That's Tommy right there. See, you can't look like Tommy. He is a Sicilian man. He's a real Italian man. No, you can't look like him. You don't have that face right there. You don't have that face. You know, he in the shadows and then light a little bit, but we gonna, you know, you gonna see his face clearly. I mean, can you get out the car? You can't get out the car? Okay. No. Like Mafia 3 driving, but it was like Mafia 2 cars. Like the look of it, but it's not really a feel of it. Real mob stuff. tad does. But that, it's so nice. I like the top for the mob, it's the mafia. These dudes online, they talking about the mod. They probably never drive these cars before. They probably never drive many type of cars. They haven't born yet. That's why. When they wasn't in the mod, they probably born. They probably wasn't even in the mod. They probably was little kids, like 10 years old or something. What are you talking about the mod? My grandpa, he was in the mod. He said these dudes online, they talking about the mod. They probably never seen these cars before. They probably seen these cars, but they probably never drew these cars. I doubt that they've ever seen these cars before. I doubt it. They weren't even born in that time. That's the time period. They ain't had these cars in the 60s and like the 50s, rarely the 50s and the 60s. I don't know if you can pay the cops on here. I don't know how it is, but that's a nice looking car though. I only got one wheel on the side. So I guess further back, like 19th century, they had two wheels probably. Like 1920s, 1910s, Al Capone era. I really shouldn't be saying his name, but you know, just the mob. You know, like I'm Italian. I'm a Sicilian. I'm a real Italian. So, you know, giving y'all Italian history on stuff like this. You know, 'cause dudes online they be thinking they know about the mob, but you know, they don't know nothing about the mob. Only real Italians can speak on stuff like that. Real mob people can speak on stuff like that. So I mean, I'm gonna get my 3 back and get that. You know, you put on his clothes and stuff. Have a little fun with the shootouts on there. Cause I know my 3 got the hit squad, but they ain't got the hit squad on her. I know they ain't got the hit squad on her. They ain't got hit squad on Mafia 2 either. So. That's kind of dope. It's kind of dope. So we gotta wait till the game installs. So I'm gonna stop it here. Stop this game here. So you play on really hard, medium, easy. Easy is regular. No, medium. We don't play on medium. I guess normal stuff. I don't know, like. No matter what effect you play on, it's like easy, hard. You play on hard. I don't know if they got armor. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's what it is. Police are strong. I don't know the difference. I guess this is more realistic. Driving mode, more realistic. I should have used this before driving. I don't know, man. This game is like, using this shit for me. I don't know if I can hear that shit, but Mafia 3, Mafia 2 music is better. Like they, that stuff. Wow, another touch. Story. So I'm guessing this is house. I don't know. Got pictures and shit, but I don't know who those people are. Guess that's his. That's those three. That's that are two of those you see. I don't know who that woman is. I guess this is his wife. Put a gun on the top. I wonder what type of guns they got on her, cause we know that gun. We see that gun on top. We know that gun. That gun on Mafia 3. I hope they guns is like. I hope they got different guns and shit. Machine guns like little, like Uzis or something, like little Uzis. You know. You don't see Uzis in the game. You see a lot of two-handed, like I don't know, like you see Uzis in the game. What you put silencer on or something like. Cause not how you silent kill. Why can't you put silencer on like the submachine guns? Like have silencer on it, have one without it, have one on it, but have they could be different type of guns, but they're similar, like different variations, different types. But I don't know, man. They did that on Mafia 3. I like how they did it, but they don't have it on. They got some guns that's silent, but I want Uzis and shit like Uzis. Silent Uzis are popular, very very popular. But I'm gonna stop this here and shit, cause you know, ain't no need to keep going. In this car, in this taxi, I crashed a little bit, but you know, hey, he'll get it fixed. But every dude talking about the mob, right? So one, my grandfather, he a real Italian, he's Sicilian. Y'all know where the mob came from. These dudes online talking about the mob, they probably ain't really all that Italian. Like I know who the real Italians are. The real Italians that like you gotta look at their faces sometimes, you know, because you can't base stuff off of or like where they born at and how they, you know, like their names and shit, you know, or the skin tone, because these dudes out here, they ain't really Italian. Like I'm following some of these dudes, I ain't gonna say no names, but they ain't really Italian. Like you gotta look at our faces. I know who the real Italians are. You gotta look at our faces. If our faces are narrowed and going downwards, that person's Italian. You know, because our noses are hooked, like being Italian. Like our noses are hooked, all Italians, even people from, I mean, of course people from Northern Italy and Rome, because we're all the same people. But you're talking about the mob here. We're not talking about those guys. You're talking about the mob. The mob came from Sicily. The mafia came from Sicily. It was born in Sicily. It originated in Sicily. You know, for Sicilian Italian people, real Italian people. You know, from being in the mob. Like, but as far as that, you know, you don't see too many. You see a lot of mob dudes. They're Sicilians. They're Italians. Most of us. But you see some mob dudes. They ain't from Sicily, but they probably get blood from Sicily. But they're not really Sicilian. They probably descended. They probably you could be something else. Like you could be from Italy and not be Italian. Like these dudes online, they probably Italian, but they probably ain't all that Italian. They probably like 25% Italian, like 20 to 25% Italian, 30% Italian. They probably know that Italian. Like my grandfather, he Italian. Why? Because look at his face. His face tells it all. Like it depends on your face. It doesn't matter what skin tone or where you born at, you know, or your name. But you gotta look at our faces sometimes. But these dudes out here ain't really Italians. They probably something else, you know. Dudes on the internet and shit. I don't think they're really Italians. Honestly. The mob though, these dudes, they don't know nothing about these cars. They probably never drew these cars before. They never drew these cars, never seen these cars. They probably never seen these cars before. Never been in one of these cars before. I don't know. I doubt it. But they've born like the 60s, that's when cars start to change. The 50s, that's when cars start to change. A lot of cars, but like the late 50s, that's when cars start to look different. In the 60s, the cars don't look like, they never looked like this. So these dudes out here, they talking about the mob. They talking about me, mob. You ain't even Italian, so I don't think you are that Italian. Real Italians are Sicilian. Real Italians. You know, you could be from, now mind you, you could be from Italy, you could be from Sicily, and not be Italian. All right. You could be from Sicily and not be Italian. Like for example, you could be from Sicily and be Greek. You know, you're not Italian. You could be Greek and be from Sicily. And you know, you could be Greek and be from Italy. You could be Greek and be from Greece, or Greek and be from Turkey or something. Since they're more closer than the Turkey, it just really depends on what side you're. If you come from the west or the east of the country. So that goes to a certain places because of the shape of it's the shape of the country obviously, but people outside I don't know what they doing, they playing and shit, little kids and shit, but we're gonna ignore that, and I'm gonna talk about a little bit of Italian history right now since I'm like, it ain't the game fully download, so I'm playing this shit right now, so this driving shit, but you got Chinatown right here, little Chinatown, and you got Little Italy right here. So I'm guessing this Little Italy, and this is Little Italy too. I guess this all Little Italy, I'm assuming. Works Quarter. You got Central Island. I don't know what the hell that is, but you got downtown, this shit already over there. You got Oakland. You got beach. What is that? Bleach Hill. I don't know. You got North Park and Hollowbrook. That's a funny name, Hollowbrook. You got North River. You got Heaven's Peak. You got a few shit. You got a few stuff. But you got Jayhawk Blue, the Jayhawk Bluff. Was it Jayhawk Bluff? They got. I like how I don't know. They outside playing. Y'all might hear that ass in the background, but yeah, that's what I say. Be dudes. They don't know nothing about Italians and shit. Like this Chicago. This is based on Chicago and shit, right? This all about Sicilian people. It doesn't matter where city they from. Because we all like sound the same. We all look the same because we all the same people. But being Italian and shit is like different from a lot of other people. But it's just funny to me that my grandfather, he was one of those dudes. Frankie Carbo, he was one of those guys. He probably been to certain places. New York. Probably been there. Miami. Chicago. He probably met some of some of those guys in Chicago. I ain't gonna say their names. Those mobsters. Those guys. My grandfather, he know those guys. He know those guys. He gotta know those guys. But he probably wasn't no media behind that. He could do stuff like that. Because that goes back to like the 19th century. So, your business is your business. Or so, it's just these dudes, dudes online talking about me, but motherfuckers, I don't think they really all that Italian. They probably not really all that Italian. They probably mix with other stuff. They probably mix with other shit. Probably like 30% Italian. The rest of that stuff probably French or Greek or something. Probably something else. Different. Probably something different. Because y'all look at our faces. Sometimes our faces. Dudes online, they don't look like us. Like I don't know if you can see his face. Like Tommy, for example. Like he look like me and shit. Like this basically me in the car. Cause like he look like me. Look at his nose. Like he look like all our noses are like that. These dudes are like, you gotta go look at our statues. Italian men statue. That's how we look similar. All Italians, you know, probably different regions, but all Italians look like that. You know, all Italians. But if they don't look like that, maybe they just not all that Italian, or maybe they just not Italian at all. So you got to look Italian to be Italian. Our chins are squared, and you know they probably I don't know they probably mix with other stuff. I don't think these dudes really all that Italian. They probably not that much Italian. Your dad probably was in a mob, but he probably ain't even all that Italian. He probably like 40%, 40% Italian. 40% is a lot, but for him, but for you, your shit probably dropped down. Like your stuff probably dropped down to like 25%. Your mother probably not even Italian. You know how you look and shit. Your face, you don't look like us. Like you gotta look Italian. You can't just these guys. I don't think they're really Italians. We do saying stuff about me. They be talking about me. I don't think they're really Italians. That's why. They claiming they Italian. Claiming that if you Italian, you to be a real Italian, you Sicilian, because most Italians are Sicilians, but not all Sicilians consider themselves Sicilians. See what I'm saying? So it's just the regions or where you come from. You can claim whatever you want. Like my dad, my grandfather, Frankie Carver, he from uh, Arkansas. Frankie Carver is from Agrigento. He's from Agrigento. It's a, it's the southern western part of Sicily. It's the opposite side of Palermo. That's where my grandfather was from. Frankie Carver, he was from that place. Most mob dudes are from Sicily because they're real Italians. We're talking about the mafia right here. We're not talking about nothing else. The mob didn't come from Rome. It didn't come from Naples or Calabria. It came from Sicily. Most Italians are Sicilian in general, but not all Italians are about the mob. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't see Italian mobsters that's from Rome. They probably could be from Rome. Don't get me wrong, but their blood probably could come from Rome. But we all still the same people. We all still Sicilians. See what I'm saying? So it's just the mob. We talking about the mob. So most Italians are like most mob dudes are Sicilians. But it's just the regions. It's just the culture in the regions. Like not every Italian is about the mafia. Like these celebrities, Italian celebrities, they not all about the mob. You see what I'm saying? So it's just that's more southern type of culture. Northern is more probably a little different. Probably different stuff. Rome is all about fashion a little bit. Fashion and stuff. So I mean, like Gucci and Gabbana and all that. But Gucci and Gabbana, like Gabbana is a Sicilian thing, and that's I stand on that. Because that's I'm Sicilian, so. I got pictures. I got people. They make pictures of me. They take my pictures and they make it their own, and I post them. Because I like it. Or I sometimes Gucci and Gabbana. They make my own. They make my photos and whatever. But I make my own too sometimes. But so I mean that's how things go. But I am a southern Italian, like my grandfather obviously. But my mother's side, she was she was her mother was from Rome, but her family not Rome, but Sardinia, because her background was Sardinia. She is like Sicilia, Sardinia, because that is southern, that is part of southern Italy, obviously, and it's closer to Sicily. But yeah, that's all I gotta point out though. If you dudes online, they ain't really all that Italian. They just trying to reach out and find some shit to squirt out, I guess. We real Italians. Like, you gotta look at our faces and stuff. Like, cause these dudes don't look like my grandpa. My grandpa, he real Italian. Our noses. Like I said, remember, look up the statue of Italian men and women. Our noses are, like, some of these dudes they don't look like that, I ain't gonna say all Italians gotta look exactly like that, but our noses are pretty much similar to that. It's narrow, this like hooked. Our noses are hooked. No matter how skinny or how how little bit thick it is, it's still a hook nose, regardless, because that's our statue obviously. But that's how I say, our chins are squared, and our ears are a little bit more, I guess, sticking out. I ain't gonna say all Italians, but some yeah, like most of us, even Northern Italy. So or the urge are like that. But you know, some dudes like that's how things go. I don't think these dudes really Italians. You know, they talk about me. They ain't. I don't think they really Italians. They be against me. That means they ain't really Italian. You could be from Italy and not be Italian. You could have Italian names, first name, last name, middle name, and not even be Italian. It's how you look, how your face look to be Italian. You can't be Italian. You know, I see dudes online, they take these DNA tests from Italy, Italian names, Sicilian names, whatever it comes from. It's just like you're not Italian. You know, it turns out they're not even Italian. They probably something else. They probably mix with other stuff. They probably like 10, 15, 20% Italian, mix it, and the rest of that stuff probably something else. That's why they saying things about me. They saying things about me because they're not much Italian. They're not really Italian. They probably something else. You know, that's why these dudes that I don't subscribe to. Some of these dudes be talking about me. Some dudes I look up to like they real Italians because you know I like y'all. I watch our videos. I like y'all videos and stuff. Those the guys that I watch. You know, but some dudes I'm subscribed to. I don't really watch their videos and shit. But you know, you can run out of gas because this car is running kind of slow. But yeah, that's what I say. You know, dudes on the internet they don't know nothing about this. You know, I'm gonna talk about Sardinia history when I actually get into the game. So I'm gonna show these two parts before actually getting into the game. So, cause I had to practice driving and shit. Cause why not? You know. But hey,